Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Solid! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Deftly away. Lampard. Nice bit of skill and he's away. Clipped into space. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Cleared without hesitation. Davids. And it's Lampard. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. He'll try from distance! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Aims beyond the defence. The ball goes in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko. It's a pretty loose pass. Indonesia are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Tries to play it through. And a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Davids. Yamal. And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Still goalless. And here's Shevchenko. Lampard. And that's aimed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. And it's Davids. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Solot. Look at the space here. And the finish! The first significant strike. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
22 minutes is number 77.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Not the most convincing of passes. Goes for a shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. It's not an... Oh no, this does not look good! Cafu.
Indonesia always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, what a mistake! And he's managed a chance! He's got to be quick to recover this. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, they could be caught out here. He is through here. That is lovely. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Just eases him off the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lampard, renowned for his look. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Indonesia are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
So the action resumes. Indonesia leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Serginho. For Van Bouten. And it's Serginho. Lampard. And Marquinhos. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Serginho. Indonesia are ahead here by what is still the only goal. They get a throw in.
Manhat Gastrosenum Jarin Yabang.
Malta really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cafu. Back to the keeper it goes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Yamal given the lift of his goal. Davids. And it's Davids. Played for Lampard. Davids. Cafu.
Gageka epic bang.
And it's Serginho.
Enggak bang, Uang. Lagi ngumpulin poin bang.
Lampard.
Poin, bang.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And that has left him in a heap.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cafu. Van Belten. Cafu. Indonesia still ahead by the game's only goal. And Serginho.
Malta really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. That's put play to the danger. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, easy pickings there. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution in progress. There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And the referee brings it to a close. Indonesia have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
It's impossible to ignore the genius that is Andrea Pirlo. He plays a deeper midfield role, but his whole game is designed to spray passes forward.
Just one of a kind.
Yeah, these guys now are almost extinct.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Venezuela have the chance to go the other way. Right, Shevchenko. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely... And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Now it's Messi. That's a sharp pass. That has been cut short. And here's Figo. Oh, easy pickings there. Figo, driving through. It's Figo! Luis Figo, simply the maestro.
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the shot! And a neat finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Figo. Pinches it off him. And this is Batistuta! Oh, glorious Bati-goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
3-0 and things are... Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Still behind. It's Figo! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Clinical, just clinical. Batistuta! That's another chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Venezuela are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Looking to play him in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Right, Shevchenko. Robertson. Figo. Robertson. He's got away. Bullish header! And he's straight offside. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
Assalamualaikum bang jamana kabarnya bang. Ko PQ mana bang.
Waalaikumsalam Bang Pian. Kopinya bikin sendiri di dapur Bang. Ada gula sama kopi Bang. Sehat Bang.
Alhamdulillah said bang. Aku kan tamu bang masak di sharubway kopi sendiri, face blue smiling. Sekali lagi divisi dua itu bang. Kinapagak lanjut divisi bang.
Habis ke kamar mandi aku bang, boker. Ini mau lanjut lagi bang.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And that gets things running. Messi making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 400, Jim Beglin.
Well, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes about how much he dedicates himself and keeps himself in top condition for every one of those match days. He's a shining example for anybody with aspirations like that.
Fofana spots it and intercepts. And here's Batistuta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham. Lampard. And this is Messi. Messi running with intent. Dani Olmo. Diaz. Diaz scooting forward. Dani Olmo. Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos, and here's Diaz. Great vision, and he's picked it up out wide. Nicely aimed pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Fofana cuts it out. Roberto Carlos. Diaz, rapid and full of intent. Diaz. Dani Olmo. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Can he spark a counter here? Dink through. That's been cut out, well played. Solot can be a real threat inside the box.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Diaz receives it in a wide position. Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, real Chance! And again! In he goes again! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Lampard. And it's Davids. Messi driving through the middle. Makalele is there to clear. And here's Bellingham. Dani Olmo. Now it's Diaz. Diaz stood his ground strongly. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Totti. Davids.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bellingham. Sorloth is onto this. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's going across goal. Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Diaz. And he's had it nicked away. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dani Olmo. Makalele conjures time and space where few can. Roberto Carlos pings it across. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. So what can they make of this?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Roberto Carlos. Diaz. Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos is wide and looking to get onto this. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Makalele. And it's Roberto Carlos. But here's Diaz. In with the challenge. Davids.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That is a great pick out. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Great challenge, timed to perfection. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side yet off the mark.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. Chance, surely! And that is wildly off target. And the pass is intercepted. Dani Olmo. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception. Makalele. This is a promising build-up. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a pretty loose pass. Serginho tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? It's a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Bellingham, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that's a decent ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
El dorsal 5 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22.
Oh, he's tried it!
El dorsal 7.
Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Makaleli quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
El dorsal 19. Totti. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15.
And that's been won straight back.
El dorsal 13.
Looking for the run. And here's Sorlot. Makaleli. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Neymar. That is a brilliant interception. Bellingham has found the net here, of course. Indonesia are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cambio de jugadores.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Makaleli. Barcelona really will have to throw everything at this now. Frustratingly close. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kaka. He steps in, and that's the end of that. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game.
Applies the finish! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal. Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, easy pickings there. Davids. Kane. Aims beyond the defence. And now they can clear their lines. Drogba. That's going to go a long way. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, great header! Deftly away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That has ended up in no man's land. Davids. Kane. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that was very necessary. Kaka wins the duel this time. Bojan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Done delicately. No luck with that dink over the top. Shevchenko. Davids demonstrating his defensive quality there. And he is going into that little black book. I think they're done. They are done. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Haaland has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Not too many have the power, or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? He's in a good position here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shevchenko. Mbappe. Nicely spread. Quality ball. Haaland is carrying after that one. Great chance! And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. That's an imaginative pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Chance for a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Shevchenko deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Indonesia with the corner, there first. And he's there to get it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, played right into his path. Oh, super ball! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Looking for the run. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi powering forward here. Driving on and making good progress. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Nicely weighted ball. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe, the message is clear, none shall pass. Knocks it into space. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely worked. Messi. And it's Davids. Lampard, never out of the action for very long. And here's Mbappe. Chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. And the counter is on. He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Lam did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Shot at goal! And a neat finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mohamed Salah. Corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this? That's it, 45 minutes up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Now it's Mbappe. Marquinhos threads one in, and that's a good ball. Davids, a good-looking ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Always onto this. And that was very necessary. And it's Lampard, and he's being shifted off it. Aims beyond the defence. Davids. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Ronaldo chasing after it. That is good strength. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He won't be happy with that one. Great vision. And he's lost his man here.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lampard, Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Lampard. It's Lampard! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 22, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 77, Yamal. Number 11,
No way through.
Neymar.
Played into space.
Taking place.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Goes for a shot! And one more try! And there's a goal! And they get themselves in front! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 9, Shevchenko.
So changes
Number
afoot
7,
here, and from both sides.
Number 2,
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Daniel Van Buyten.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Number 10, Didier Drogba. Number 21, Kane. Number 3, substitution in progress.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Haaland! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Neymar. Well, they can break here. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Haaland.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Looking to play him in. Neymar finding himself in space. Delivered. Shoots! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Another one of football's and how moments.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Looking for options for movement. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Cruyff. He has found a way through. Oh, what has happened here? It's gone for a throw-in. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. The ball has bounced loose now. Kvaratskhelia. Neymar. Drogba. Lam.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Haaland is onto this. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. And it's Bellingham! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's it. Indonesia are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly...
GG devise I2.
Anjay, alhamdulillah bang. Berkat sorlot. Tapi kayaknya belum dapat ini ya, Paul ya. 2 kali main lagi mungkin ya. Mari kicap lagi. kayaknya ini turun lagi nih. Dapat apa POTD kemarin, Bang?
Gak ada degradasi amanaya.
Oh, nggak ada degradasi. Oke, kita gaskan degradasi. Walaupun kalah berapa kali pun, Bang. Aku belum pernah di divisi 2 soalnya. Pertama dan utama sekali. Senang banget rasanya bisa divisi 2.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Yeo device I3JGGQ.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play, and of course the right service into the box.
Dembele, and here's Goulet. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, easy pickings there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Solid! And he's done it! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nicely weighted ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Messi. That is a brilliant interception. Messi, and Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Goulet. Goulet stood his ground strongly. Incoming delivery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Thiago.
Tinggal nyari kiper ini kita, Bang.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Solot. And he was quick to react. Vitinha, Serginho calmly anticipates. Time and again they are repelled. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Dembele. Goulet looking to play him in. And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific effort! And there's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Cristiano Ronaldo! It is a fantastic goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And that is out of play. And it's Dembele. And he's lost his man here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2, then. Getting up there! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Marquinhos. And he's worked it through. He's having a shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Goulart has the space to scheme. Delivers the ball. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So, third corner of the game. Rice. Oh, super ball. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, that's a key interception. Dembele. He's picked his way through. Marquinhos. And he welcomes it in. And he's quick to get rid. And that signals the end of the first period. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're off again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Sends it crossfield. And it's Messi. This looks promising. No, that's been intercepted. Goulart. Now it's Sorlot. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And Shevchenko! And that's a good finish. They're back within reach! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Solid! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Howson. Serginho. Serginho has it in a wide position.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nice bit of trickery. Dembele gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Serginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Bellingham. Goulet. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Thiago. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's a waste.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So we have movement on both
Cristiano
benches.
Ronaldo. Number 17. Goulet. Number 19. Thiago. Number
Robertson
23.
gets over and intercepts.
Vitinha. Coming on the
Rice.
field. Number
Where's
21.
Batistuta?
Yeah, they were
Batistuta.
looking for a counter-attack.
Number 9. Bruno Fernandes. Number 8.
And now the
Neymar.
breakaway.
Number 22.
Oh, time, excellent
Gerrard.
interception.
Substitution.
Threads one in, tries to pass it through. De Gea breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Yamal, Kane. Now it's Yamal. Oh, shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. Gerrard. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Howson cuts it out. Batistuta. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bruno Fernandes. Shot, surely! And that's a tiny finish. And they are disappearing out of sight. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And it's Rice. Great vision. Dembele! That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Neuer must save this. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save.
Once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Now it's Drogba. Bruno Fernandes. Alaba goes sliding in. And that is as far as it goes. Tunisia did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made...
Oh, tidak ada degradasi. Mari kita main.
Kadi uaglo GK perna dipake BG.
Kadiok lu nggak pernah dipakai bang. Nggak ada kadiok lu bang. Mana kadiok lu? Aku ambil ini kemarin bang. Nih si Aureli bang. Kadiok lu mana kadiok lu? Kayaknya nggak ada.
E2 GK perna dipake.
Si Aureli bang, kita masuk ganti Messi nih di sini. Gitu. Atau dijadiin LB. Ganti Serginho di depan. Bagusnya gimana?
Ganti Bellingham Bisa GK.
Di Bellingham ya. Ini Bellingham ganti Messi. Gini bang. Atau kita jadiin DMF Aureli bang.
ERBG.
Ganti David. David ini bagus nggak? Untuk pengganti David, rencananya aku mau ganti David ini bang. Tapi siapa bagusnya?
Coba aja dulu kalau enak.
Gerard bagus gak? Coba ya dulu kalau enak. Oke, gini aja dulu. Oreli AMF atau CMF bagusnya bang?
Lampard apa?
Lampar box to box bang. Kalau David ini perusak. Tapi enak juga sih David ini. Kemana-mana ada dia. Kadang sering ngawur. Nah, kita coba ini dulu. 2 AMF. Bisa nggak ya? Peringkat 100. 100.000. Iya. Boleh tahu racikan untuk Gerard bang, yang bagusnya bang? Ini ku pakai kemarin Gerardnya itu yang
Gas saya gak ada degradasi juga.
Gas saja nggak ada degradasi juga. Oke, kita gaskan bang sampai 100.000. Kadang ini jaringannya juga nge-lag bang. Itu yang bikin malas pas di PC. Anjir, 3300 kekuatannya. Aduh. Kita bertahan. Mewah sekali ini. Oke.
Entare bis ini kasih rasakan Gerard.
Ntar habis ini kasih racikan Gerard. Oke, siap bang. Kalau boleh juga si Shevchenko boleh juga bang. Kalau ada bang racikannya bang. Enak kemarin itu si gara-gara Sorlot itu enak banget di depan. Makasih racikannya bang.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best.
Kalau udah divisi 2 biji, kartu patu sama pot kaliber
So
biji.
we're up and running.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
Tries a shot! I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's a super give and go. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Thuram. And it's Ibrahimovic. Davids looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, and Del Piero! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Sesuai harapan.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hazard. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Solid! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let...
O'Reilly! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
O'Reilly. And here's Solot.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Del Piero. And Del Piero! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. Might be danger here. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Solot. Davids never out of the action for very long. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Bouten calmly anticipates. Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers. Decent chance! Davids to De Rossi. O'Reilly running with intent. Shoots! And it's in! And that is goal number 20. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Some really... There's the shot! And a neat finish! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And this is the Del Piero! Has a look and plays it forward. Neatly clipped into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Lampard, and now the breakaway. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. And this is Del Piero. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is a little undercooked. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Messi. Davids.
Gerard 776127.
Right, Shevchenko.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Cruyff. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Turan. And it's Roberto Carlos. De Rossi. Davids. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
En el marcador se puede ver un plano de las diferentes zonas del estadio.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Sorlot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Sorlot deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lampard. Baresi gets across to intercept that. And it's Del Piero. Oh, that is a nice touch. Messi. O'Reilly. In by Messi. Impressive jump. That has not gone well. Corner given. Indonesia have their second corner now. Now, who's going to be first to this? Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away? Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh no, what has happened here? Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Shevchenko 806101004.
The manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now.
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now there's a fine ball. And he's there to retrieve it. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, it's Sorlot. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Davids. They want to be quick to recover this. Lampard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, nicely intercepted. O'Reilly is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. O'Reilly going forward. Oh, he's onto this. He's in one-on-one. Takes a shot! And no mistake. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, Ibrahimovic. El
The
dorsal
two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
serán sustituidos por
Tunisia
el
cut
dorsal
their
7,
deficits and
el
look
dorsal
raring to go again.
42,
Well,
el
there's a
dorsal
real sense
20.
that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Nice looking ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's not an especially good pass, that. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Del Piero! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Save off! And that really should have been that.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Nicely aimed pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Drogba. And the finish! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17, Hazard. El dorsal 36, Roberto Carlos.
Cleared without hesitation.
Sustituidos por el dorsal 19, Messi. El dorsal 3.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Del Piero. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Cantona, and this is Messi. Del Piero receives it in a good position here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Somewhat off target. And it's Kane.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Yamal. And the number on the board is 3. Semenyo makes the interception. Cantona. And here's Drogba. Neymar showing good feet. Neymar stood his ground strongly. That's very neat. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable.
Apa lah Ci jauh-jauh Ci? Ya kau telpon juga. Tak tahu tu jalan lain om ya. Capek kau. Ya, telpon juga. Ya Sherlock juga kan bisa Sherlock gitu. you Bang biji nangka. Gak bisa lagi Bang, udah segitu kekuatan kita Bang, cuma bisa 32. Oke, kita racik dulu. Itu liatnya itu racikan lu atau gimana Bang, atau ada racikan gitu yang lain? Berarti kalau Shevchenko 80610 lebih Bang, bisa 11. Oh 10-4 kurang 8 6 10 4. Oh kok kurang Bang, bisa. Oh ini oke selesai. Malah ada bertahan juga. Ngapain bertahan Shevchenko? Kalau Gerard Gerardnya 7 6 12
Koba Pasang box to box 2 BG.
Coba pasang box to box dulu Bang. Ini bukan. Oh, coba kita Lampardnya nggak usah bertahan. Coba racikan umpan. Tujuh 6
Gerard BG Buchan Lampard.
8. Beda nggak Bang? Atau kita coba di Lampard juga Bang? Bisa nggak? Aku juga kirain Gerard tadi. Kita coba di Lampard nggak?
Gerard 07761207.
Oke. Berarti Lampard kita reset lagi ya. Bertahan.
Beta Pasti BG.
Beda pasti Bang. Oke Bang. Oke, nggak usah bertahan Lampard kita Bang. Gerard juga box to box Bang. Sama ya. Oke. Tembakannya 0 7 6 7 6 7 7 6 12 07. Oke. Ini Lampardnya nggak bertahan. Iya bertahan. Oke, Lampardnya David. Kalau David ini kita bikin ke bertahan gimana, Bang? Bertahannya, ini bertahannya 13. Kekuatan udara nggak usah.
Koba Lampar 686869.
Coba lampar 6. Oke. Lampar 6 8 6 8 6 9. Gini, Bang. 6 8 6 8 6 9. Soalnya aku kadang emang pengen shoot di luar kotak penalti gitu, Bang, sama lampar, Bang. Enak banget.
9 bertahan.
9 bertahan ya. Oh, bukan kekuatan udara. Oke. Woi, mantap kayaknya nih, Bang. Ada lagi satu. Tanggung. Kalau Van Witten gimana, Bang? Bagusnya, Bang? Ketakasan, kekuatan udara, bertahan. Enggak usah kayaknya. Joget-joget. Gini gimana, Bang? Dribblenya nggak usah, umpannya nggak perlu, tembakannya juga, bertahannya 13. Mantap nggak nih? Biar dia agak kencang dikit, sundulan. Inilah Van Witten. Satu. Akan nembak, umpan, dribble. itu disarankan.
Aku sering lihat diet bang rasakan tugaker.
Aku sering lihat di YouTube bang, racikan-racikan gacor. Oh gitu bang. Kita coba racikan sendiri aja bang. Coba di Drogba kita racik sendiri. Tangkasan. Don't be afraid. Get better. Oi. Hah? Habis bonang. Pala boleh lo. Bang main lah. Bang pasang kok. Iya kan mau bisa ambil PT juga ya.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? Agahawa! Oh no, what has happened here? Great chance!
Spain definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Lofted upfield. Now it's Kane. Now it's Watkins. Nicely weighted ball. Vermeer. And here's Agahawa. Yamal. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bellingham. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too...
He's having a hit! That's definitely not his best. Short changes him with that pass. Decent chance! Kane, and the counter-attack is on for England. That's been slipped through. He'll try from distance! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now then, the ball's come loose. Scholes. Now it's Watkins. Spread out to the left. Bellingham. Very nicely done. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has been cleared. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a sharp pass. Spain have it back and can go again. Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. And no, that was never going to make it. Gavi. This is promising. And here's Agahawa.
Agahawa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Agahawa.
That was lovely, that.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Agahawa might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Yamal. Watkins. And it's Bellingham. And it's O'Reilly. There they go, hunting in packs. Now it's Yamal. Always onto this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, easy pickings there. Scholes. And this is Lampard. Tries to pass it through. And he's there to belt it away. Plays it across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Yamal. That's a cute ball. It's a pretty loose pass. No way through. He's through here. Yamal. And it's Gavi. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And this is Gerrard.
That's good play from him.
And this is Kane. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Kane has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Kane. Yehi. And he's intervened well there. Yehi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Raya claims comfortable. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Rodri. Vermin. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Plays a sharp little ball. There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And the referee has blown for half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
England really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it...
And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Agahawa. Watkins.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He is through here.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Agahawa. And here's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Rodri. Fernando Torres. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Spain can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's made it. Can he finish? He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
O'Reilly. Yamal, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. Well, that's beautifully weighted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's not an especially good pass, that. This is a promising build-up. And here's Agahawa. Fernando Torres. Big chance! And he's stuck it away. That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Spain have fired themselves in front.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably. Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Albert Ferrer. Aimed beyond the defence. No way through, so back it comes. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
This looks promising. And this... It's Kane! Oh, it's gone in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 9, Fernando Torres.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Serán sustituidos.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, what about it? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Gavi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Rice. So much time and space here. Now that's a fine challenge. Knocks it into space. And he welcomes it in. Oyarzabal! Goal, Spain! And they're back in front. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Gavi. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And he's managed to get free. Looking for the run. That's an excellent interception. Palmer.
Well, they've chosen the correct way to...
And time is up. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, how will we look back on that?
Kak.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And he's forced to go back.
Halo bang.
Burgess. Lampard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, that's superb. Goes for a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Indonesia, breakthrough, nice and early, just as they wanted it. Bellingham. It's Lampard! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Ronaldo angkat piala, Pak Is. Kita berdoa.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Davids.
Yabang.
Yamal. Shevchenko! And he's stuck it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Erankunda. That's a shade optimistic. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he skips past his man. He's had a shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Solot. Yamal has created 1 goal already. Tries one from range. Oh, it's hit the post. No way through. Davids powering forward here. Irankunda. Lampard. Irankunda. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Bellingham. And it's Lampard. Lampard running with intent. And now the breakaway. 5 minutes till the break. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And here's Lampard. Burgess.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Irankunda. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Indonesia clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Indonesia sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And we're already back up and running after half-time. That could spell trouble. He's got away. Now the cross. Irankunda. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Solot. Irankunda. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is well cleared. And here's Bellingham. And here's Solot. Solot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great vision. Spread neatly. He won't be happy with that one. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Oh, great feat, that.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution for Australia. Number 9. Coming on to replace him is number 26.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
That looks a cracking ball. And this is Shevchenko. That has been slung wide. Terrific effort! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Superb timing to generate that power. Threw a really strong neck behind it. And he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now. Suta. Erankunda. In with the challenge. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution.
Burgess. He's picked his way through. Drogba. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Back towards the middle. And it's Gerrard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Throw in. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Substitution for Australia. Number 8. Coming on the field is number 10.
Erankunda. That's a good foray he's making. And they can counter here. Now it's Kane. Closing. It's Kane! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Cleared away. That's a throw. And it's Davids. Davids! And that is high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
And this is Kane. Oh, now it charged for a shot! And that's in. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Shoots! It's hit the upright. That's put paid to the danger. Serginho. He is just caressing the ball. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's really well cleared. Great defending, strong and determined. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
4 added minutes on the board. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Suta. Just eases him off the ball. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Indonesia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, thanks to
And
Jim
we come to
alongside
you
me,
now
and
with
as
a
the
quick
fans make
request
their way
for
home, so
support
must we.
for our charity
Good
fund,
evening to you.
Chance in Football.
Iya, makan lah. Nanggung mau makan. Alat matu anjay.